like tools for life. Hard work, responsibility, and the key to making it all work, commitment.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
This broadcast on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by
Hi, I'm Agent Simon Irv Pro with CRSF. What is CRSF? We're the Cleanup and Restoration Special Forces.
Hoorah!
We're ServPro's first responders to your property's disaster.
Admit it, you're no good at handling disaster alone.
Like when you got dumped in high school by Janet Fillmore. She married three-time world champion yodeler Jovan Bovic. With the Janet disaster, you didn't have a team. Now, you have a team. Elite ServPro operatives, highly trained in disaster cleanup and restoration. If it's fire damage, Agent Fred Iyer. From burnt to unburnt, he does that. But oh wait, it's water. Boom, Agent Winston Otter. He's been called the human sponge. But Simon, what about mold? Agent Marlon Old. He holds the world record for fastest mold remediation. And finally, Agent Smith. He's in charge of restoring your property to its original state. So if you sprung a leak, lit your curtains on fire, or your insulation looks like week old bagels, call ServPro.
In southwestern and south central North Dakota, on any given day at any given moment, a Dakota Community Bank and Trust customer is logging in or signing on to do their online or mobile banking. We believe that community banking can blend both the past with down-home customer service in-house and the future with modern banking conveniences and technology for our customers anywhere, like here or here, all while honoring our long-standing tradition of community-first oriented banking here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability for all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs. Your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at ackermanesvold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Esvold. Find them at ackermanesvold.com.
January 20th, 2023. Another beautiful night in the Magic City, Minot, North Dakota. Tonight we've got ourselves a WDA fight lined up inside in girls high school hoops as the Majettes from Minot High take on the Braves from Mandan. Minot comes in at 8-3. Ranked number 4 in the state of North Dakota. They take on the unranked Mandan Braves at 6-5 here tonight in the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. Happy Friday evening. Welcome into our Shields pregame show here this evening. Shields of Minot and Bismarck has everything you need for all your passions, from fishing to fashion. You name it, Shields has it. They've got everything from hunting and fishing gear to footwear and fashion. They are dedicated to offering you the best retail experience. You can shop sporting goods, hunting and fishing gear, clothing, and more at Shields of Minot and Bismarck. They bring you the pregame show here tonight, where the Majettes from Minot High look to get back to their winning ways after suffering a loss to Century earlier on this week. Just 3 nights ago, they lost 72-64 down at Lynette Olson Gymnasium in Bismarck. It was the number 1 Patriots that took down Minot High that night. Well, we get into tonight's matchup, and it's a Mandan team that comes in, and they're red hot, 4 in a row in the win column for the Mandan Braves, coached by Sean Henderson. Here in year number 3, he goes against Jason Schwartz, the Minot High Majettes head coach, and a gentleman that won a state title last year for the Majettes. First time since 1978 they got a state title last year. Let's take a look at the standings inside of North Dakota high school basketball coming into the showdown here tonight on the west side of the state for girls high school basketball. Standings tonight presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. Century's at number 1 inside the conference. They sit at 7-0. There is a mistake on that graphic. This is off the WDA website. 7-2 overall, 7-0 in the conference. They just got done beating Bismarck High tonight, so they improved to 8-0. Minot sits at 8-2 inside of the WDA. They're 8-3 overall on the year. Bismarck at 8-2. They just fell, so they're going to fall to 8-3 in the conference and 8-3 overall. Legacy sits number 4 at 7-2. They're receiving votes. They're number 5 in the state of North Dakota right now. You see Century at number 1, Minot at number 4. Jamestown sits 5 in the WDA, followed by Mandan at number 6. And it's a Braves basketball team that is one that can be a little bit deceiving as far as the numbers are concerned. A 6th place spot right now in the West region. They're good enough to get a win here tonight, however, in the Magic City. This won't be an easy one for the Majettes from Minot High by any means. St. Mary's number 7, Dickinson number 8, Watford City number 9, Turtle Mountain's at 10, and Williston is at number 11. It's Williston and Turtle Mountain here tonight. St. Mary's is at Legacy. Bismarck's at Century, and Mandan here in Minot in this showdown tonight on the PSP Network. You've got Minot High and Mandan going toe-to-toe here tonight. Let's take a look at the media poll inside the state of North Dakota. The most recent Class A poll came out just the other night. And in the Class A media poll, we'll start with the girls, and you can see Minot High currently sits at number 4 inside of the state of North Dakota coming into this week in the showdown here tonight. Century's number 1. Red River handed Minot High a loss earlier on this year. Davies is 10-1. They sit number 5 right now, or sit number 3 right now. They were 5 last week. Minot at number 4. They remain in that number 4 spot. And Legacy falls from number 3 to number 5. Look at the poll brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage and Ackerman Esvold. They bring you the media poll inside the state of North Dakota here tonight. When we come back to our Shields pregame show, we're going to dive further into the numbers of this showdown as these two teams come together tonight on the PSP Network. Should be a fun matchup inside the Magic City Campus Gymnasium here on a Friday night. Hope you're locked and loaded, ready for a good one here tonight. You're looking for boys high school basketball. Bismarck and Century tonight. They go toe-to-toe. Joe Cattell and Chuck Claremont have the call of that one as well tonight on the PSP Network.
Finding the right bank can be transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
It's water. Boom. Agent Winston Otter. He's been called the human sponge.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Poise. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Legacy Financial Partners, the Bone and Joint Center, Ask Fitness, Thompson Larson Funeral Home, First Choice Physical Therapy, The Hoopster, KX News, Century Eyewear, 701 Realty, North Country Sportswear, Morelli's Distributing, Qdoba, Jersey Mike's Subs, Nathan Stremick Signal Realty, Eyes on Burdick, Chuppy Health, Subway, the Beaupre Law Firm, Minot's Finest Collision Center, State Farm Paul Siebert, Minot Hockey Boosters, Prestwich Orthodontics, Hub International, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, Northern Plains Heating and Air, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, Ackerman Esvold, Premier Chiropractic, Vibeto Orthodontics, Dakota Community Bank and Trust, Jerome's Collision Center, Tires Plus, First Western Bank and Trust, Jobbers Moving and Storage, Sport Clips, Shots Crossroads, Planning Team Financial Advisors, ServPro, BNC National Bank, Shields. Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Well, the Minot High School song blares on from inside of the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. Here tonight, Loyal and True plays here at the Minot High home venue for high school hoops. Tonight, it's the Majettes taking on the Braves from Mandan in Class A basketball. Welcome back into our Shields pregame show here tonight. Shields of Minot and Bismarck has everything you need from fishing gear to fashion. You name it, Shields has everything you need under the sun. Shields brings you the pregame show here tonight on the PSP Network. Nick Hulberg on the call tonight. Glad to have you folks aboard for what should be a fun one here tonight on the PSP Network as the Majettes look to move to 9-3 overall in the season. It's Mandan looking to go to 7-5. Mandan played at Turtle Mountain last night. They drove back over to Minot, and they spent the night in the Magic City. Nice team building for Sean Henderson's crew midway through the season. We talked to him earlier on tonight. We do apologize. We don't have that interview for you here tonight. And we tried to catch up with Jason Schwartz earlier on tonight. Didn't work out tonight either. So we'll hopefully talk to that winning coach after the ball game here tonight on the PSP Network. Well, we take a look at this matchup tonight, and we'll dive further into the numbers of this showdown here on the PSP Network. The numbers of this one coming into it, well, Minot High's got plenty of girls that could fill up the hoop. Let's look at those numbers now. They're brought to you by our friends at the UPS Store. UPS Store located on South Broadway in the Magic City in the Marketplace Foods Plaza. For all your packing and shipping needs, it's the UPS Store. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, Saturdays 8:30 to 3. It is the UPS Store. Talking about those Majettes, ranked number 4 inside the state, coming in at 8-3 and 8-2 in the conference. They're led in scoring by the WDA leader for points per night. That's Lily Bell, the 6'2" freshman. She averages 21 per night. She's tied with Logan Nisley from Century, who also averages 21 points per night. This is a young lady that's number 2 in the rebounding category, number 2 in the block category, number 5 in the three-point percentage category. She's in almost every statistical lead inside of North Dakota WDA basketball, or at least in the top 10 list in the WDA. Keep an eye on her tonight. She was our player of the game as Minot put up 101 against Devils Lake last Saturday. Minot also has Maggie Fricky, another All-State, All-WDA selection, the state tournament MVP from a year ago. 15.9 per game for Fricky, 3.9 for Will, 3.3 for Aberly. Both those girls come off the bench. Maya Aguilar averages 9.3. She starts tonight. Everett Deschamps, the 7th grader. She's only played in 2 games for Minot High this year, but she averages 7.5. Presley Bennett, 6.9 for her. Avery Lundy, 8.5. Tori Height will start tonight, 11.3 for her. She's number 4 in the WDA in three-point percentage. She's buried 22 of those. Avery Lundy, by the way, second best field goal percentage in the West region at 8.5. And don't forget about Carew Lamore, averaging 5.3 per night. Now for Sean Henderson's Mandan Braves. Maya Sheldon averages 4.8. Helderop averages 5.5, 12 per night for Jaden Wiest. She set the school record last night for the most three-pointers in a ball game. She hit 7 of them up at Turtle Mountain. Keep an eye on her here tonight. 8.3 for Haley Markle. Mimi McAllister, 9.1 for her, 1.8 for Danny Hale. And McKenna Johnson averaging 11 per ball game, along with Mady Schwinn, who averages 5. We're going to send it down now to Eric Schaefer, the voice of the Magi, for tonight's official introductions and the presentation of the Star Spangled Banner here tonight.
Please stand at attention and remove all headgear. The flag is located at the north end of the gymnasium. We'll now have the playing of the national anthem.
God bless our servicemen and women. God bless our veterans. God bless America. The rendition of our nation's national anthem here tonight. The house audio here at Magic City Campus Gym. We'll send it downstairs for the official introductions tonight, brought to you by Roger Ward Moving and Storage.
At guard, the 5'9" junior, number 20, Hayden Markle. At guard, a 5'10" freshman, number 22, Anna Lyles. And at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 32, Danny Hale. The Braves are coached by Sean Henderson, assisted by Jordan Joseph and Laura Just. And now, let's meet the Majettes. Starting at the guard, the 5'8" freshman, number 2, Maggie Fricky. At guard, the 5'10" senior, number 13, Kyle Aguilar. At guard, the 5'9" junior, number 22, at guard, the 5'6" senior, number 23, Tori Hyde. And at forward, the 6'2" freshman, number 30, Lily Bell.
Well, there you have it, our official introductions tonight, brought to you by Eric Schaefer, the voice of the Magi, here tonight at Magic City Campus's gymnasium. That doesn't get you fired up, I don't know what does. Roger Ward Moving and Storage, proudly helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Visit Roger Ward online, roger-ward movingandStorage.com. They bring you the starting lineups here tonight. While we get set and ready for the showdown here on the PSP Network, it should be a fun one here tonight, as Minot High will take on Mandan in a WDA basketball showdown here on the PSP Network. Final conversation with Sean Henderson and his team. As Minot High comes out to the floor with Lily Bell to take the opening tip-off here tonight. Lily, again, leading the WDA coming into the showdown tonight in points per game with 21. She's only a freshman. Matt Yale will step into the frame. He's got the duties of the head official here tonight. He's with Jason West and his brother Dan Yale, and we are underway from the Magic City for high school hoops on the PSP Network. Here's Tori Height off to the corner. Fricky's gonna unload. High arcing three, nothing but net for Maggie Fricky. Downtown goes Maggie Fricky, and Minot High leads 3-0 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Not a big crowd on hand here tonight by any means, but it certainly isn't dead in here, especially after Fricky nets the opening points of the ball game. A three-pointer to get the Majettes off and rolling here tonight. With the basketball worked up top now here for the Mandan Braves. They go upstairs here with Wiest. They work it up now to Sheldon. Sheldon kicks it back over here to the near side to Markle. She unloads for three. That one's off the mark, and Lily Bell's down with it. And Lily brings it across the timeline. Minot High scored 100 points 5 times on the season. Looking to see if they can do that here tonight, but it's a Mandan team that only gives up 64 points per game on average. So Minot High is going to have their work cut out for them here tonight against a gritty Mandan basketball team that averages 59 points of their own per night. Here's a shot from the corner. No good. That one missed for Haley Markle. Minot averages 87. They gave up 59 per night on average. Over and back, the violation on Lily Bell, and Minot High coughs the ball out. Mandan will get it back here. Big thanks to Planet Pizza. They bring you tonight's first half of basketball. Planet Pizza proudly serving the Magic City for over 25 years with the largest laser tag playground in the region. Planet Pizza can be reached tonight at 701-852-1700. Travels the violation. Minot gets the ball back. One too many steps there and carrying the basketball, so the Majettes go back to work on the offense. Minute and a half in. Nick Hulberg here on the call tonight. Thanks again for joining us on the PSP Network. Thanks again to Shields for bringing you the pregame show here tonight. Inside, Lily Bell from the block, put it up, no good. Board pulled out of there here by the Braves, and it's Haley Markle that moved it ahead. And now off it comes here to Jaden Wiest, averaging 12 per night for Mandan. 4'7", 5'7" junior guard, Off of the corner, 3 attempts were tied as that one buried from Danny Hale from downtown. Fricke's got it underneath Aguilar. Kicked off to the corner. Tori Height can unload for 3. She's off the mark. Touch last by Wiest, did out a play and goes, so Minot will get the ball back. Well, Minot High on Friday nights has only been in action one time this season on Friday nights. Mandan has played on Friday 4 times. They've gone 3-1 on the Friday night affairs. Minot High 1-0 on Friday evenings. Both teams off tomorrow. Minot High boys are in action tomorrow when they take on Mandan right here at Magic City Campus's gymnasium. That's a matchup between number 2 Mandan and number 4 Minot High tomorrow night here on the PSP Network. I'll have the call for you folks of that one tomorrow night. Should be a fun one with those 2 teams get together here at Magic City Campus. Rematch from earlier on this year. Minot High lost on a buzzer beater shot. Carson Jablonski netted one, a 3-pointer to end the ball game, and had Minot their first loss since going 13 in a row, including a state championship last season. Maggie Fricke across the timeline. Goes off down to Lundy. Lundy's got it here. Lundy guarded heavily there with the pressure on top of her from Danny Hale, who's got the only points for Mandan. Here's Maggie Fricke into the paint. She scores and she's fouled. Maggie's got 5 and she goes to the Serve Pro free throw line for her first attempt on the freebie here tonight from the Serve Pro charity stripe. Serve Pro 24/7 emergency services. Trained technicians, advanced technologies at Serve Pro. Minot and Bismarck, they bring you the free throw shooting here tonight on the PSP Network. Wiest with the basketball. Off to Danny Hale. Hale down to the corner, kicked it over now here to Hannah Lyles. She's off the mark. Rebound pulled out of there here by the Braves, and with it came Haley Markle. Markle's going to pull up and shoot and score. Markle, that's 1 for 2, and it's a 6-5 ball game on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Good tempo early on here in this one tonight. Both teams getting up and down the floor. Well, there's going to be a timeout on the floor called by Minot High School. We'll take a break and pay the bills here on the PSP Network. We'll come back just a moment as Minot leads by a point. 6-5 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard.
Be transformative for your small business. The best bank for your business will offer competitive fees and so much more. At BNC National Bank, our team is proud to offer you a helpful, supportive, above and beyond banking relationship. Starting to stress about the complexities of qualifying for a small business loan? BNC can guide you through the process with much less stress and likely far more success. Speak to one of our team members today.
Well, we come back and take a good look at the Mandan head coach in his 3rd year, Sean Henderson. 3 years at the helm of Mandan girls hoops. Here's a runner in the lane. That one's off the mark. Just missed there from Lyles. And we're going to have a jump basketball coming here. Is there a foul that's going to be charged? It will be a foul, and it's going to be charged on Mandan's Hannah Lyles, her first personal. Second personal, I apologize. Second team foul. And now we're going to have a quick stop here. Not exactly sure what the issue was. Some substitutes coming into the ball game is what it was. Keys to the game tonight brought to you in part by our friends here this evening at Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Minot High, for me, it's the distribution. They have so many girls that can fill it up. Can they make that happen here tonight? Lundy tries right there. And for the Braves, they have to limit Minot High's 3-pointers. When Minot High shoots the 3 like they're able to do, firing on all cylinders from 3 land at 37%, they're a tough team to beat. Those three-pointers can be a dagger in these showdowns. And Mandan looks to hold Minot from behind the arc here tonight. Those are your keys to the game. Brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. Here's a jump shot. Corner, no good. Rebound underneath. Danny Hale sent it back across. Tried to throw it down underneath. Back over to Maya Sheldon, but it went out of play on the Braves. So Mandan will cough it up. Minot gets the ball back. 13:48 to play here in the opening half. Minot on top by a point, 6-5 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Into the paint, there goes Fricke, puts it up, and Fricke has all the points for the Magi so far tonight. She's got 8 in the ball game, and the lead sits at 8-5 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. That one's going to go to bounce on who? They're going to say it goes off on Lundy. So Mandan will get the ball back here. Mandan with possession now. Into the paint they go. Comes away now as it's taken here by Carew Lamore, who comes into the ball game for the first time tonight for Minot High. Carew averaging 5.3 per night here in her sophomore campaign. Carew Lamore goes up top, now to Fricke. Across it comes Aguilar. Lily Bell from downtown off the rim. Board pulled down here by the Braves. Helderop's got it. She's going to run the floor all the way down. She comes, hits the brakes, threw it down off to Sheldon. Tried to go back to Helderop. And out of play it went. Touched off of the shoe of a Majette, and it will be Mandan basketball. Well, Mandan coming in at 6-5 tonight. Number 6 out of 11 inside of the West region. A team that was such a dominating force inside of high school hoops for so many years. They've got 9 state championships, and if you remember back to the late 90s, early 2000s, it was Mandan that was a team that was just about a shoo-in to win a state title. Not only be there, but to win one, as they won titles in 95, 99, and 2000. Then they went on a run, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, and 09. Talk about a dynasty down in Mandan. Looking to get back to the big dance here this year. They didn't qualify for the state tournament 1 year ago. Carew Lamore, swish. There's those three-pointers we talk about for the Majettes. They lead 11-5 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Wide open from three-land, you betcha. That one for Haley Markle, and Markle's got 5 points. 11-8, Minot on top. Sent inside, tried to go to Lundy, and it's going to be a reach-in foul coming here. No, it's going to be carrying the basketball call here on Mandan. Minot will get the ball back. Fricke's going to inbound again here right next to the Mandan bench. Aguilar is going to come over and actually toss the ball in. Jason Schwartz, the head coach of Minot High, had the instructions there. In it comes to Lamore. Lamore's got it here. At the elbow, she goes back up top. Bennett into the ball game for Minot High. Aguilar's wide open underneath. Puts it off the window. She scored. And Aguilar's got her first points of the ball game. And a trip to the Serve Pro charity stripe. Sarah Helderop was the one that was charged with the foul. 3 team fouls now here on Mandan, as that one for Aguilar was no good from the free throw line. Aguilar with 2 points in the contest. Open for 3, no good. Off the mark, rebound put up, that one missed. Rebound pulled down by Fricke, and Fricke runs the floor with it. Who touched it last? They're going to say Mandan did, and it went off of Mimi McAllister. Nick Hulberg, glad to be on the call with you here tonight. Got the boss with me here tonight. Nora Hulberg on the call with me. How's the cotton candy? Is it good? Whole world's watching. Better give them a thumbs up. Glad you're here tonight. A lot of fun having you here. That shot's off the mark as Fricke was fouled as she was shooting. Can I have some of that cotton candy? Got a stern shake of the head, no. Understandable. Fricke at the Serve Pro free throw line as she steps up and misses the first. Fricke, a player for Minot High that It's been almost like clockwork from the charity stripe, shooting 82%. That's good enough for number 4 inside the West region right now for free throw shooters in the WDA. She's gone 2 for 3 now as she nets that one. Free throw percentage, such an important factor in this game of basketball. Minot High collectively shooting 70%. Coming into the showdown here tonight, Mandan, a team that shoots 58% from the Serve Pro free throw line. 11 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the first half. Minot leads 14-8 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Airballed from the corner with the stiff defense in the face of Harper Harris. Minot's got it with Tori Height off to Lamore. Lamore is going to cross over into the paint, kicks it out. This is Fricky for 3. High arcing rainbow 3, no good. Comes down for Bennett. Goes back down to Tori Height. Height hits the brakes here. She's pinned up. Comes away to Fricky. Fricky trying to find her lane there, but there's going to be a blocking foul charged on Mandan's Harper Harris. 16th foul here on Mandan. First on Harper Harris. That's the 15th foul. I do apologize. Lily Bell checks back in for Minot High. Aguilar's got it here. Aguilar crosses over the senior, goes in, crashes the board. She puts it up and scores. Aguilar's got 4. The Majettes lead 16-8 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. That ball's going to go out of bounds over on the far sideline. Good to see our good friend Aaron Bliven in the house here tonight. Didn't get a chance to go talk to Mr. Bliven here earlier on. We'll have to go over and say hi to Aaron Bliven, huge Minot High athletics fan. Great to see him here tonight. Comes to Lily Bell, off to Tori Height. Now Aguilar, she unloads for 3. Aguilar nets it, and Aguilar's heating up for the Majettes. 3-pointer for Aguilar, and it's 19-8. Minot leads on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Other side of the floor, 3 attempt off the mark. Rebound pulled down, high up off the glass, no good. Board out of there for Schwind. Schwind missed it there, comes down to Bennett. Tosses it forward to Height, and Height's got it here. Tori Height goes to work off to Aguilar. Minot has unhooked the plow here in the middle portion of the first half. They lead 19-8 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Up top, it comes down to Aguilar. Drops it off to Tori Height. Height goes back over to Lily Bell from downtown. Lily off the mark. Rebound pulled away there by McAllister. Mimi got it up here to Wiest, and Wiest is going to drive through the paint. Wiest trying to put it up all. Lily Bell came up and slammed the door. Well, Lily Bell, one of the top blockers inside of the entire WDA. She adds another one to her resume there as Lily got up and said, "Not in my house, certainly not on a Friday night." The block for Lily Bell. Minot, one of the top teams inside of the West region as far as defense is concerned. Rattled in and out for Wiest. Minot averages 3.5 blocks per game. On average, they're only blocked 1.6 times per night. Little Euro step there from Aguilar. Just went off the rim, and the board pulled down here by Mandan. Wiest has it. She'll run the floor with it. And the Braves go to work inside. This one with the left hand up with a scoop shot. Maddie Schwind is in for 2 points. Lead cut to 9 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Locations in North Dakota and Arizona. BNC.bank. Find them online. 3 attempt from the corner, no good. In comes Lundy. Rebound taken by Bennett. Back to Lundy. She goes up top. Down to Aguilar inside. Lily Bell. Step through. Put it up. Oh, she's fouled. And Lily's going to go to the Serve Pro free throw line.
Fouls on number 23. Mimi McAllister.
Jason West had the call. He's one of the officials here tonight. Played his college hoops at the University of Mary down in Bismarck. Lily Bell off at the free throw line here for Minot High. Can't get the first one to fall, and Lily 0 for 1 from the Serve Pro free throw line tonight. That foul on Mandan, by the way, was charged on Mimi McAllister. Her first personal. 6 team fouls. Minot hasn't registered a foul yet, and Lily Bell registers her first point to the ball game. 20-10, Minot leads on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. 3 3-pointers already for Minot High here tonight from 3 different players. Lely takes it away, comes down to Lundy. An All-West Region selection a year ago. Off to the corner, Tori Height downloads for 3, and Tori hits it from downtown. And Tori Height picks up her first points of the ball game. Minot High leads on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. 23-10, they go on a run here in this first half of basketball. They get after it, and they lead by 13.
Remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoom, zoom?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance? If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Inspections are free to ensure your vehicle is always in peak condition.
Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Jason Schwartz, the head coach of Minot High, talking it over with his Majettes. That's a guy that knows how to win. He was at Kent Bear where he had plenty of success with the Kent Bear Honkers for years. Going against Sean Henderson here tonight in his 3rd year as the head coach of the Mandan Braves. Mandan with the basketball back in after the timeout. They bring it across the timeline here with Wiest. Down to the corner it comes and goes off the fingertips there of Sheldon and out of play. Ball will be inbounded here by Lily Bell. And Lily sends it into Fricky, and we go back to Lily now. She handles here. Lily Bell with a spin move up top. Goes off now over to Tori Height on the far side. Tori's got it here. Pushes it back now to Fricky. On the perimeter are the Majettes. They go to Aguilar. Aguilar's got it. Aguilar into the paint, back up to Fricky. Down at the elbow, Lily. 7 seconds on the shot clock. She dances in and scores. Lily Bell, first field goal of the ball game. 15-point lead for the Majettes. They lead 25-10 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Oh, Lily says no. Lily Bell goes up and shuts the door again. And another block for Lily Bell. That's 2 already in the contest. Here tonight for Minot High School's Lily Bell. Mandan with the basketball. Deep 3 coming. That one off the mark. Aguilar got the fingers on it, sent it out now to Fricky. And Fricky goes to work. She runs the floor, goes to Aguilar. Up to Lily Bell, open for 3. Bounces around, no good. Aguilar, rebound off the window by Aguilar. Has another one. And Aguilar's going here in this ball game. That is her 4th field goal, one of them for 3. 3 attempt on the other side, no good. Minot High's got the run on right now as they're unhooking the plow off to Fricky in the corner. Deep 3 again, no good. Rebound pulled down by a Sheldon. 2-on-1. Sheldon dishes off to Helderop. She goes up and scores. Sarah Helderop's got her first points of the ball game, and the freshman on the board for the Mandan Braves. Lead on 15 again. Lely off to the elbow. Aguilar brings it back to Lely. Jump shot from inside the arc. Nothing but net for Lily Bell. Well, if you like high-paced basketball with a lot of scoring, this Majettes team is a special one for you. They put up plenty of points. They are entertaining to watch. They lost to Century the other night. They have a loss to Legacy on the season. They also lost to Red River, who's ranked number 2 in the state of North Dakota. And in those losses, it's a Minot High Majettes team that has only surrendered a 15-point differential in those games total in the 3 losses that they have. Mandan inbound the basketball. We're going to toss this one way back. Comes across the timeline, and on the retrieve, Mimi McAllister in after it. Lose 3 games by a margin of only 15 points combined. You know that something's going right for you. That's why they're still ranked 4 in the state. Inside, Lely's going to be charged with the foul. Aguilar had the last foul for Minot High, by the way.
Foul's on number 30.
Lily Bell's going to pick up her first personal.
Lyles at the line, shooting 2.
Only 2 team fouls on Minot. Lily's got one, Aguilar's got the other. And at the charity stripe, Mimi McAllister goes to the Serve Pro free throw line and scores on the first. Mimi averaging 9.1 per night here for Mandan. She nets the first one here for the Braves. And she gets into the scorebook tonight for the first time. Second attempt from the Serve Pro free throw line, and that one was pure as well. McAllister's got 2. 29-14, Minot leads on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Up it comes now to Carew Lamore. Off down to Lundy. Goes off to Aguilar. They set their offense. Aguilar looked for Lily Bell, got it to Carew. Wide open underneath. There's Avery Lundy's first points of the ball game. Lundy on the board here for the Majettes. Ball comes back up top down to Mandan. They go to work here with Helderop. Helderop kicks it back up top here to Jaden Wiest. Wiest has it here. Number 5 in the West region for assists on the season. Team first attitude from Wiest. She can shoot it. If you missed the pregame tonight, we talked about her setting the school record last night, or tying it for the most 3-pointers in a ball game. She had 7 at Turtle Mountain last night in the victory for Mandan. There's a travel violation, and we'll go back the other direction now here for the Majettes as one too many steps came there off the feet of Haley Markle. Lundy to inbound the basketball. Lundy sends it into Frankie. 5 to play, first half. 31-14 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Fricky off to Bennett. To the corner, Lundy. Goes back up to Bennett. Bennett unloads for 3. That was in and out. Bennett gets her own rebound. Sends it up top. Uh-oh, her pocket was picked. We go the other direction, and now up with it is Harris. She puts it in and scores. I'm sorry, that was Anna Lyles, rather, not Harris. And Lyles scores. Nevertheless, points for Mandan. 3 attempt for Fricky. Swish. 2 3-pointers for Maggie Fricky. Minot leads 34-16. Wiest into the paint. Throws it up. That one missed. Taken out of there by Minot High's Nevaeh Perez-Coleman. Got it to Fricky. She hit the brakes at midcourt. Now turns on the Jets. Takes it down over to Bennett. Inside it comes. Perez-Coleman. Fricky left open for 3. You betcha. Third 3-pointer. And Maggie Fricky buries that one from downtown. And Maggie Fricky heating up here in this first half of basketball. 37-16. Minot leads on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. High school hoops on the PSP network.
All right, bring it up. Come on. Someone's got to call a play. All right, let's go. I right, zoom, spider 2, Y banana. You don't like that one? Okay. I right 40 power? No. You don't want that one either? All right, go kick off. Get out of here. Let's go.
First Western is your independent community bank with all the online conveniences you want and an experienced team you can count on. First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Maggie Fricky averaging 15 points per night for the Majettes. Leading the game right now for all scorers. She's got 15 right now with 3:50 to play here in this first half. Minot leads 37-16 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. It's going to be a foul coming here on the Majettes. Believe it's going to be on Perez-Coleman. It is, and Nevaeh Perez-Coleman picks up her first personal. Serve Pro free throw line coming here. And at the charity stripe here for Mandan is number 20, Haley Markle. She goes 1 for 1, make it 2 for 2 from the Serve Pro free throw line. She nets them both. Minot still leading 37-18 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Big thanks tonight to Jersey Mike Subs, bringing you the player of the week each and every week on the PSP network. Jersey Mike Subs is a sub above. Jersey Mike's Player of the Week this week. There's Fricky. She's going to score, and she's got a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Fouls on number 22, Anna Lyles, and Lyles is in foul trouble. That's Lyles' third personal. She's going to check out. Congratulations to Peyton Russell, this week's Player of the Week on the PSP Network. Minot High girls wrestling. Congratulations to her. Not an easy award to win across the WDA on the PSP Network each and every week. Minot's got 40 right now with 3:23 left in this first half. Oh, Lily Bell's got another block. Down to the corner, Height scrubbing for it. Comes away down to Fricky. There's going to be a foul charged here. Block is going to be called on Harper Harris, her second personal. Danielle had the call. Danielle, a former Berthold Bomber, who is one of the top Class B basketball players in the state of North Dakota, led Berthold to a state championship appearance back in the mid-2000s. Fricky missed from the free throw line. And it's Mandan basketball. Up top, they take it, now inside. Dish down low, then back up top. Here's a three attempt coming. That one's off the mark for Jane Wiest. Minot's Fricky's got it, and Fricky brings it across the timeline. Under 3 to play first half. Tori Height takes it here. Height up to Aguilar. Fricky calls for it. She's got the green light right now. She's hot here this first half. Lely step back jump shot. Oh, that was as good as it's going to get. Lily Bell made that look easy. She's got 7 quietly here in the first half. Shot missed, rebound up with it, second chance. There for Danny Hale. Ball stripped there now as Sheldon took it. Comes back away here to the near side. This is Helderop, drops one for 3, and Helderop's got 5. Mandan on the board again, but it's Minot that's up 42-21 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Fricky off to Bell. Uh-oh, Lely went down. She's slow to get up on the far end of the court. Meanwhile, other end of the floor, up with it. Count the basket and the foul. Fricky's going to be charged with the foul as the point was scored. Helderop draws the foul and she scores. She'll go to the Cert Pro free throw line. First personal on Fricky. And Helderop just missed that one. Comes away now here for the Majettes. Aguilar's got it. Up top, dishes down to the corner. Work back up top, down here to Tori Height. Now Lily Bell. Inside, Height. Kicks it outside. Aguilar unloads 3, no good. Rebound, Fricky's down with it. Fricky right back in after it. Puts it off the window. Offensive the charge on Maggie Fricky. Second personal on Maggie Fricky. And Maggie's going to come to the bench here for Minot High School. Brings Carew Lamore back into the ballgame. It's some pain here. Maya Sheldon here for Mandan. That's going to draw the attention of the Trinity Sports Medicine staff. They're at Minot High. She'll be okay, hopefully. Wiest up top. Goes back down here to Helderop. Kicked it around the perimeter. Braves going to work on it. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Lily Bell down with the rebound. Here's Lily ahead forward, down to Tori Height. Height needs to get it to Lily Bell. The double team is on. Back to Tori Height. Full court press causing some trouble here for Minot High. Tori's going to drive it now. Tori Height back up top. Lily Bell jump shot again. Lily Bell prime time from anywhere. And she nets that one. 9 now for Lily Bell here in the ballgame. Half a minute to play here in the first half. Deep 3 from Wiest, no good. Height gathered the rebound. And now it's Lily Bell that brings it across the timeline. Lily dishes off over to Aguilar, but there's a foul inside the paint. believe this is going to be on Helderop. No, it's going to be on 42 instead. Danny Hale charged with her first personal foul. 9 team fouls, Minot High's in the bonus, so Lily Bell goes to the charity stripe, shooting 73% from the free throw line. Didn't fall that time. Lily's gone 1 for 3 from the Serve Pro line here tonight. 30 seconds to play in the opening half. Mandan with possession. They're coughing up. Minot will get the ball back and they'll inbound right in front of the Minot High bench. Lily Bell to inbound the basketball for Minot High. Off to Aguilar. And Aguilar, one of the few seniors in this lineup for Minot High, brings it across the timeline. Kids get ready to count them down. We're at 20 seconds. Lily's got it. Back to Carew Lamore. Lamore drops it off Aguilar. Aguilar's going to pull up, unloads a 3. Aguilar from downtown. Second three-pointer for Maya Aguilar. End of the first half coming here. Wiest from downtown. She nails it. Jaden Wiest, first points of the ball game. A big three-pointer. And Wiest buries there. And Mandan goes into the room with a little bit of a motivation after Minot High dominates that first half of basketball. They lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard, 47-26. Let's go to our premier chiropractic halftime report. Minot up top. Big in this one.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Legacy Financial Partners, the Bone and Joint Center, Ask Fitness, Thompson Larson Funeral Home, First Choice Physical Therapy, The Hoopster, KX News, Century Eyewear, 701 Realty, North Country Sportswear, Morelli's Distributing, Qdoba, Jersey Mike's Subs, Nathan Stremick Signal Realty, Eyes on Burdick, Chuppy Health, Subway, the Beaupre Law Firm, Minot's Finest Collision Center, State Farm Paul Siebert, Minot Hockey Boosters, Prestwich Orthodontics, Hub International, the UPS Store, Planet Pizza, Northern Plains Heating and Air, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, Ackerman S. Fold, Premier Chiropractic, Vibeto Orthodontics, Dakota Community Bank and Trust, Jerome's Collision Center, Tires Plus, First Western Bank and Trust, Jobbers Moving and Storage, Sport Clips, Shots Crossroads, Planning Team Financial Advisors, Serve Pro, BNC National Bank, Shields. Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
I'm a grateful person on a lot of levels. I've been given so many great opportunities. But most of all, even as a little kid, I was taught a set of values. Like tools for life, hard work, responsibility, and the key to making it all work, commitment.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability. For all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs, your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at ackermanesvold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Esvold. Find them at ackermanesvold.com.
What you're witnessing actually happens. This is a sad story about bad math.
Bad math?
Does your online company include mounting?
You can't beat the online pricing.
When you add the mounting, the shipping, and all the extras, it's just simple math. We guarantee the lowest prices. Our Plus plan is simply better, a less expensive way to buy tires. Thinking tires? Think Tires Plus.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics. Vibetta Orthodontics is a certified Invisalign provider. Invisalign fits your budget and your lifestyle. Braces for children, teens, and adults with affordable monthly payments. Schedule your complimentary consultation and exam by logging on to VibettaOrthodontics.com or by calling 701-839-6010.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics.
In southwestern and south central North Dakota, on any given day at any given moment, a Dakota Community Bank and Trust customer is logging in or signing on to do their online or mobile banking. We believe that community banking can blend both the past with down-home customer service in-house and the future with modern banking conveniences and technology for our customers anywhere, like here or here, all while honoring our long-standing tradition of community-first oriented banking here at Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
Many of our clients come to us already accomplished in their lives and on the right track. However, whether it's in response to a life-changing event or you are nearing retirement, you can sleep well knowing that together we have planned for both life's opportunities and challenges. And no matter what happens, we are here to help guide you.
(47-26) at the break here tonight. Mandan High on top. Welcome into our Premier Chiropractic intermission report. Premier Chiropractic brings you the halftime recap here tonight as Minot leads big on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Let's dive right into these numbers brought to you by Premier Chiropractic. Leading the way for Mandan, two girls with 7, Haley Markle and Sarah Helderop. Both have 7 in the ball game. Jaden Wiest has a 3-pointer, 2 for Anna Lyles, 2 for McAllister, 3 for Danny Hale, and 2 for Maddie Schwind. 4 for 4 from the free throw line, brought to you by ServPro tonight for Mandan. They hit 3 3-pointers in the first half to bring their team total to 26. Mandan High went 4 for 9 from the free throw line. 7 3-pointers for the Majettes, and 3 of them came from Maggie Fricky, who's got 18 right now in the ball game. Number 9 scorer in the WDA for points per game. The 18 is going to help the cause for her here tonight. 12 for Maya Aguilar next in line. Aguilar with a pair of 3s in the ball game. 9 for Lily Bell. She was kind of quiet the first half until the later portions of the first half, and then she got going. 3 for Carew Lamore, 3 for Tori Height, 2 for Avery Lundy, and Minot High has 47 at the break. Big thanks again to all you fans watching here tonight across the World Wide Web. Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms to stay up to date with everything high school athletics in the West region. It was a busy week this week on the PSP Network. Didn't get a whole lot of time at home with the family this week. Little guy Ike Hulberg watching again here tonight. Tell you what, brother, after tomorrow, you and I on Sunday, it's a full day of football with Dad, man, I promise you. Mandan comes to town tomorrow first, though. There's an order of business to take care of there, and one we've had circled for a while. Number 2 versus number 3 in the state of North Dakota for boys high school hoops. Derek Descent last night. Minot High's #1 gun and the top player in the state of North Dakota for point production this season, became Minot High's all-time leading scorer last night, surpassing Matt Whitwer's record that was in place since 2003. Whitwer over 1,330 points now in his career. Derek Descent with over 1,330 in his career, passing Matt Whitwer last night. He's back in action after a win last night for Minot High over Jamestown. They take on Mandan in a rematch. Mandan beat Minot earlier on this season on a buzzer beater shot from Carson Jablonski. And Minot High looks for some sweet revenge tomorrow here on their home floor. Majettes are back on the floor warming up, so are the Mandan Braves. We'll put a cap on our Premier Chiropractic intermission report. Premier Chiropractic focused on improving the overall health of Minot and the surrounding areas through the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. Dr. Kirk Mason, Dr. Cody Haugen, and Dr. Becky Perry-Domries can be found at PremierChiropracticND.com. Second half comes up next. Minot leads 47-26 at the break.
Top a Sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
And finally, Agent Smith. He's in charge of restoring your property to its original state.
Minot in white, Mandan in black. If you're just joining us here tonight on the PSP Network, Nick Hulberg on the call from the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. Let's put a cap on our Premier Chiropractic halftime report. We're underway for the second half of basketball. Minot on top 47-26 here at the halftime break tonight. Once again, if you haven't already done so, make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, our mission is promoting local athletes. Proud to announce that we'll have full coverage of the WDA Basketball Tournament again this year. You can watch every game of the WDA Basketball Tournament live on the PSP Network in its entirety on the PSP Network here this season. Hope you join us for that. That was a primetime event last year. It will be the same thing again this year down in Bismarck at the Event Center. Get down to that tournament, by the way. If you've never been to it, it really is the best tournament to my mind, even better than the state dance. WDA basketball that Friday night to WDA is something unlike anything else in sports in the state. Lily Bell's got another block here. She gets the arm up, and Lily has her third block of the ball game. Inbounding the ball here is Jane Wiest. She'll throw it in. Kicks it off into the corner. 3 attempt coming right away. That one just missed for Maya Sheldon. Down comes Lily Bell with it, and Lily goes to work now here for the Majettes. Violation on Minot High, and Mandan gets the ball back. The theme is pajamas here tonight, I do believe, for Minot High student section. A couple kids in shirts and ties here, however, tonight. Corner 3 ball coming, that one off the mark again. Lily's got another rebound off the missed shot there from Maya Sheldon. Those kids were dressed up last night in gray sweatsuits. As Andrew Goodmanson would say from 7-1 Realty, just like Hans and Franz, looked like they were here to pump you up last night. There's Maya Aguilar, she just misses. Ball's gonna be pulled down onto the ground, look out. 3 players end up on the ground, and who's gonna have the ball? It's a jump ball called. And Minot's got the arrow, so they'll inbound it here. Lily Bell to put the ball into play. 9 in the first half for Lily Bell here tonight. The WDA point leader coming into tonight's matchup. Points per game at 21. Her and Logan Nisley from Century tied at the top of the list inside of the West region. There was a foul on the play. charged on number 14, Jaden Weiss. That's her first personal. Maggie Fricky behind the back, goes off down to Lundy. Lundy's got it here. Tori Heights wide open for three. Tori in then out. That one pulled down here by the Braves, and they come the other way with Haley Markle. Markle brings it to the offensive side of the floor. There's a step through. Went off of the foot there of Sheldon. On the floor again goes Aguilar. Another jump basketball, and the arrow belongs to Mandan this time. Mason Kramer is here again tonight. Mason Kramer Photography. Home to game action shots and senior portraits. Telling you, he is one of the best in the business when it comes to photography. Mason Kramer from right here in Minot. Mason Kramer Photography can be found online on all social media platforms. Prestwich Orthodontics brings you the ball game tonight. Prestwich Orthodontics offers free virtual consultations and financing options to make it easy to take your smile to the next level. Find them online, minotbraces.com. That's Prestwich Orthodontics. Down goes Maggie Fricky with it. Off to Tori Height. Height looks for the outlet. Finds it. It's Fricky. Fricky goes back off to Lily Bell. Bell, a runner, hits the front of the rim. Rebound pulled out by Wiest, and we go back the other way now for the Mandan Braves. Well, when you look at the conference of the WDA, everybody's played everybody after tonight. Here comes Fricky. She goes up trying to put home the shot, but she's going to be fouled on the play. Anna Lyles. It's a big-time foul trouble here. She's got 3, but that one was on Markle. And Markle's got her first personal of the ball game. Sends Maggie Fricky to the charity stripe. Brought to you by ServPro here tonight. And the first one of the second half from the free throw line for Maggie is good. She went 3 for 5 from the ServPro line of the first half of basketball. 5'8" freshman shooting 82%. She's on pace here tonight. Talked about her being the 4th best free throw shooter according to percentage inside the West region. Minot's played everybody except for Jamestown. I lied to you. Jamestown. And then after Minot gets that matchup in with Jamestown, they'll have played everybody inside the conference. Mandan, on the other hand, has played everybody except for Century on the season. They'll have a matchup coming up with the Patriots in the near future here. Step through for Lily Bell, but a block inside. And Lily will go to the ServPro free throw line. Back-to-back fouls on Haley Markle. That's her second personal. 3rd team foul. Somewhere along the lines, I missed 2 for Haley Markle. That's her 4th personal. Lily Bell from the free throw line misses. Markle's going to check out into the ball game. Comes McKenna Johnson. Haven't seen her yet here tonight. McKenna Johnson averaging 11 per night. Player that has only played in 2 games on the season. Lily Bell puts it up and in. The ServPro line. Well, this game could change in a hurry now as McKenna Johnson's into the ball game. McKenna is an All-States, All-West region player that averaged 13.6 per game last year. First action inside. McKenna Johnson goes up and scores her first points of the ball game. Lily Bell with the basketball. Lily brings it in. Lily goes up. She ends up on the ground. McKenna Johnson in on the stop along with Danny Hale, and that foul's charged on Lily Bell. That's going to be Lily's second personal. First team foul at Minot High, and Lily Bell's going to have a seat here for Minot High School. Here comes Wiest over the timeline with it. Wiest into the paint. Then out, works around the perimeter. Down to the baseline, around they go, around the horn, comes down to Wiest. Wiest, a runner, she lost a handle on it, but that was because she was fouled in the play. And Avery Lundy's going to be charged with her first personal. 20 steals on the season for Avery Lundy. An All-West region selection last season. Lundy's got her first personal, and it sends Wiest to the free throw line, brought to you by ServPro. Shooting 61% on the season from the line, and the first one of the night from the ServPro line for Wiest is no good. Her second opportunity coming here. Second shot for Wiest, nothing but net. Serve Pro with 24/7 emergency service. Trained technicians, fire and water, cleanup and restoration at Serve Pro. Aguilar off to Lundy. Lundy's got the lane, put it up, ball just too much on it. Spun off the rim, comes back down here to Mandan, and they go back to work on the offensive side. Dribble drive from Wiest. Oh, look at that play. Bennett got up, and Bennett got the arm in the way. And then the ball went out of play on Bennett. So it will be Mandan basketball again. Yeah, once again, big thanks to Prestwich Orthodontics in the Magic City. MinotBraces.com is where you can find Prestwich Orthodontics. Virtual consultations, financing options. Saw Jason West, the official, send the ball into Wiest. Jason West, a firefighter of the Magic City. Big thanks to all those service men and women, our veterans as well, for doing what they do. God bless America. Here comes Lily Bell with the basketball. Off now it comes to Carew Lamore. Lamore's got it here. Up top, Lily sends it inside. Minot goes to work as they go around the horn with it. Carew is going to kick it off to the corner. Bennett tried to fire. She's blocked. Horton taken out of there now by Perez Coleman. And Minot throws the ball away, and it will be Mandan basketball. Update from the capital city here tonight. Century leads Bismarck High in boys hoops 45-31. 17 minutes left in regulation. That's number 1 Century against unranked Bismarck High, Jordan Wilhelm's team. That's a battle of number 1 of the conference against number 5 of the conference tonight. 3-pointer off the mark, front of the rim. Fricky down. Across the timeline for Maggie Fricky. Pulled up, thought about a 3-pointer. Now she's going to look for the outlet, tosses it over. Lily Bell's got it here. Lily goes in, runner in the paint, and Lily's charged with the offensive. She went down hard. 6'3", Lily Bell picks up her third. Lily, the freshman. And Jason Schwartz wants to call a timeout. Timeout coming here for the Majettes. They ended the first half on a high note. Second half, not quite like the first. We're going to talk it over right now here. 12:44 left. Second half of basketball. 50-29, Minot leads in the BNC National Bank scoreboard.
To top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Big thanks again to Jersey Mike Subs, bringing you our Player of the Week each and every week on the PSP Network. Jersey Mike Subs is a sub above Jersey Mike's. And congratulations again to Peyton Russell from Minot High Girls Wrestling. She is our Player of the Week on the PSP Network this week. We'll have the nominees out on Monday morning on the PSP Network for our next Player of the Week coming your way next week. Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms to stay up to date with Player of the Week, where you can vote for the Player of the Week. See the highlights, news, recaps, you name it. Those media polls when they're released. All happens on our social media platforms. Ball thrown off to Helderop from Wiest. Down with it comes Harris to the corner. 3 attempt. You betcha. Downtown. Maya Sheldon's first points of the game. 50-32. Minot leads here. They led at the half, 47-26. 3-point attempt on the other side, no good. Basketball pulled down, and we go back the other way now for Mandan. They go to work here with Sheldon. Down in deep, kick back up top. Johnson, jump shot. Johnson's off the mark. Minot will get the ball back. 12 on the dot to play here, second half. Aguilar to send it in. Got it to Lily Bell. Goes back to Aguilar. Full court press is on here for the Majettes. Aguilar with the head up, surveying here. Takes it all the way down. Cross court, goes to Lily Bell. Three-pointer coming off the mark. Aguilar rebound, put it up, ball. She's fouled in the play. Maya Aguilar is going to go back to the Serve Pro free throw line. And Maya Aguilar here tonight is 0 for 1 from the Serve Pro free throw line. Foul's going to be charged on McKenna Johnson, her first personal. The All-State, All-West Region player. Aguilar, good on the first one from the Serve Pro free throw line here in our second half. Second attempt coming for Maya. That one didn't fall. Rebound put up though. Lorenz Coleman shot it up. Johnson blocked her. Minot inbound down with Lily Bell. Lily Bell from underneath. Sends it up top to Aguilar. Stingy defense from Wiest. Mandan hanging around in this ball game. Minot High hasn't got the motor turning here in the second half yet. Travel the violation on Lily Bell, and it will be Mandan basketball. Wiest is going to bring it across the timeline. My daughter Nora Hulberg joining me tonight. You almost have all that cotton candy down tonight, don't you? It's a big bite. Looks good. Thrown away here by Mandan. Minot gets possession back. Big thanks tonight to Hub International Insurance, leading North American insurance brokerage. Personal and business insurance. You can contact Michael Borman or Josh Cattell today at 355-3100. It's Hub International Insurance. Crew Lamore sends it up now. Off it comes to Aguilar. Aguilar's got it here. Carew Lamore back with it. Surveys back up to Lily Bell. Tried to throw it inside. Comes back to Carew. Now up off the window. Aguilar missed. Rebound. Perez Coleman's there with it. She tried to go back to Lily Bell, and then the foul charged here on number 14. That's Wiest. Wiest second personal. 15th foul on Mandan here in the second half. Aguilar inside. Off to Bell. Back up top. Carew Lamore. Back up. Lily Bell. Three-pointer coming off the mark. Minot's gone cold as ice like the Foreigner song here in the second half. 10:25 remaining here in the regulation time of this ball game. Last touch by Lamore, and it will be Mandan basketball. Tori Height checks back into the ball game. So does Fricky. Aberley's going to check into the ball game tonight as well. Off to the corner. Mandan with possession. Harper Harris off to Johnson. She stepped on the end line. That's because she was fouled by Aberley, and Aberley picks up her first personal. 14 fouls here on Minot High in the second half. And Mandan inbound the ball. Underneath, wide open, underneath the rack, up and in, and the points are there. McAllister has 4 points in the ball game. Here's Tori Height with it. Sends it down, goes off to Aberley, kicks it back up. Fricky goes to Aguilar. Now Aguilar's got it. She runs it in. Goes back up top. Aberley off to Lily Bell. Lily looks for the outlet, finds Fricky, steps through the lane. Fricky throws it up, rolls around, just couldn't get that one to fall. And Fricky goes back to the charity stripe. As the foul charged on McKenna Johnson, second personal. 16 fouls here on Mandan. Here's Maggie Fricky. The Serve Pro stripe, she's good on the first. Trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water, cleanup and restoration, it's Serve Pro. Second one coming here for Fricky, and Fricky nets that one. 3 for 3 here in the second half for Maggie Fricky. Minot shot 4 for 9 in the first half of basketball from the free throw line here tonight. Johnson in against Bell. Travel the violation on Johnson. And Minot will get the ball back to inbound here. Join us tomorrow night right here, the same venue, same time tomorrow, around 7 o'clock for our Shields pregame show. Minot takes on Mandan, 2 versus 3 of the state. Aberley's up and scores. Sydney Aberley's got her first points of the ball game. She averages 3.3 per night. Weiss blocked by Bell, got up. Slammed the door on her, comes up to Fricky. She goes up and lays it in and scores. Well, the defense on the right side of the floor leads to offense on the left for Minot High, and they lead 57-34 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Aberley off to Fricky. Leak out coming now as Fricky just slows it up. Now she turns the corner, goes in, reverses it up. Oh, Maggie Fricky. Hello. Maggie Fricky with a big time reverse, and she scores. Down to the corner, open from 3 land. This one off the mark. Just missing there was McAllister. Fricky off to Aguilar. Aguilar puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, second attempt. Fricky's there to try. She's going to be fouled on the play underneath. And the foul's going to belong here on Weiss. 17 fouls. That's the 3rd on Weiss here tonight. Sends Maggie Fricky back to the Serve Pro free throw line. Not the girl you want at the line if you're Mandan here tonight. Talked about her as the number 4 free throw shooter in the entire conference. She's now gone 4 for 4, making 5 for 5 from the Serve Pro line here in the second half. She went 3 for 5 in the first half. Pretty good numbers for Maggie Fricky here tonight. 61-34, Minot leads on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Weiss is going to take it away as Fricky lost a bit of her footing there. Weiss buries it, and Weiss now has 6 points here in the ball game. Lundy got it to Fricky. Comes back down to Fricky. Goes back away over to the far side. That one goes out of play. But there's a foul on the play. Maddie Schwind is going to pick up her first personal. 18 fouls, and Minot goes into the bonus, and Maggie Fricky goes back to the charity stripe. And Fricky gets that one to roll in. 6 points from the charity stripe here tonight in the second half for Fricky. She's got 28 to this ball game according to my count here tonight, and Maggie lit it up in the first half with 18. She's been on a tear here tonight. She continues to net him from the Serve Pro line, and Maggie comes off for a break here. Well-deserved break for Maggie Fricky. 63-36, Minot High in command of this West Region affair tonight. Minot leading the Braves at half, 47-26. Here they are in the late portion of the ball game, looking for win number 9 on the season. 8-3 coming into tonight. Weiss thought about the three-pointer. Taken back now here by Markle underneath. That one airballed. Underneath, stingy defense for Mandan up off the rim. No good. Lundy batted it out of there. Comes away down to Lily Bell. Lily's got it here, and Lily's across the timeline. Minot's 8-1 when they lead at halftime. Their only loss of the season when leading at the half. This is Bennett from downtown. Hello, Presley Bennett's into the book with a three-pointer. Minot was beating up on Bismarck Century at the break down in Bismarck earlier on this week at Lynette Olson Gymnasium. They had a 15-point lead at the half. Century came alive in the second, led by Logan Nisley and company, to take down Minot High on the road earlier on here this week, handing Minot their 3rd loss of the season. Minot's getting it going here now in the second half. Lily Bell goes into the paint. She's going to be fouled. Weiss charged with her 4th personal. Sends Lily Bell back to the free throw line. Weiss in foul trouble, so is Markle here tonight. They both have 4. Lely from the Serve Pro free throw line gets another one. She went 1 for 3 in the first half. She's now 2 for 3 here in the second half. Lely can't get that one to roll. We'll have a foul called by Danielle coming inside here. Maddie Schwed charged with her second personal. Minot in the bonus, so Carew Lamore goes back to the free throw line. Here for the Majettes, and Carew nets it. Serve Pro again, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians and advanced technologies at Serve Pro. Aguilar checks out. Here's Lamore's second attempt from the Serve Pro line, and she nets it. Scary to think that Minot High for the first 5 minutes of the second half only scored 4 points. Still up to 69 right now here with 6:40 left here in this ballgame. Another thanks to Roger Ward Moving and Storage tonight, proudly helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Roger Ward Moving and Storage can be found online, rogerwardmovingandStorage.com. Well, Haley Markle falls out of the ballgame. That's number 5 on Haley tonight, and she's going to be done for Mandan. Meanwhile, Bennett's at the free throw line for Minot High for her first trip to the free throw line tonight. And Bennett gets 2 for 2 from the stripe. 5 of the ball game for Presley Bennett. 71-36, Minot leads. Stick around for our Shots Crossroads Planning Team Financial Advisors postgame show. Here tonight, we'll have our MVP of the contest and our move of the game, brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage. Blocking foul inside. Foul's going to be charged on Minot High's Lundy. Avery Lundy picks up her second. 5 team fouls now on Minot. Knudsen checks into the ballgame here for Mandan. Up top now for Sheldon. Sheldon scoop shot, no good. Aberly had it. Sheldon took it back from her. Then Aberly goes up and got the hands in the way, and she's going to be charged with the foul. Foul's on number 11, Sydney Aberly, her second personal. 5'9", sophomore guard for Minot High. Maya Sheldon, first trip to the Serve Pro stripe tonight, shooting 65%, and she's 1 for 1. Minot up big on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Second one for Sheldon, no good. Mandan pulls down the board, then Sheldon unloads for 3. Second three-pointer for Maya Sheldon. .31 lead here for the Majettes with under 6 to play. Minot's been flawless at home this year. They're 4-0 on their home court. On the road, they've gone 4-3. Mandan on the other side's gone 2-1 away, 3-3 at home. Neutral locations on the year, tournament time at the holiday break, they went 1-1. Minot inbound as we see Eve Knudsen here tonight for the first time since the JV matchup. Minot won the JV game earlier on tonight by 1 point. It was quite the showdown in the JV ranks earlier on. Fricke turns through the paint, puts it up, and Maggie Fricke stamping her name out of that MVP nomination here tonight, brought to you by Sport Clips. Obviously doing big things here in this ball game. Rollers up and in, and scoring on the other side for Mandan. Anna Lyles has 4 now in the ball game. 73-42, Minot leads. Down the stretch we go now as Carew Lamore's got it here. Lamore off to Aberly. Goes up top, Fricke unloads, another three-pointer, no good. Uh-oh, Carew took that one right in the face, and Carew Lamore's in all sorts of pain. She's on the floor, still the other end of the floor here for Minot High. And Carew took that basketball right off the nose. She's gonna come over to the Minot High bench and go right over to Trinity Sports Medicine as that one got her right on top of the nose here. Ouch.
Number 3,
Eve Knudsen, meanwhile, picks up the foul.
7th team foul. Sheldon at the line to shoot 2.
Tori Height checks back in for Carew Labore after that rebound came down and got her right on top of the face. Maya Sheldon back at the free throw line. Sheldon's now 2 for 3 in the ball game. Bennett's going to check out here for Minot High. Nevaeh Perez-Coleman checks back in, and Sheldon from the Serve Pro free throw line misses on the second. 50% here tonight for her. Big thanks again to the UPS store in the Magic City. For all your packing and shipping needs, it's the UPS store. They're open 7 days a week for your convenience. It's the UPS store. Fricky with the basketball, step back. Sends it inside, Tori Height back to Fricky. She's on a mission tonight, folks. 18 of the first half. 15 in the second half here tonight for Maggie Fricky, averaging 15.9 per night. And that number is going to go up here after this showdown. Johnson puts up the shot, but she's charged with the travel. Weiss will check back in. Well, the Minot High student section, they can be ruthless. Not a giant crowd tonight by any means. They've been loud, however, here in this showdown. Foul charged on Maddie Schwind, her third personal. Northern Plains Heating and Air brings you the ball game tonight. We want to thank them for their continued support. Find them online, northern-plains.com. No other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Maggie Fricky from the free throw line of the second half. 9 for 9 in the second half, and that's going to put a close to the night for Maggie Fricky.
Individual scoring record for a game for Minot High basketball.
Well, Maggie Fricky just set the individual scoring record for Minot High hoops here tonight in a single game. .35 tonight for Maggie Fricky. Wow. Kenna Johnson has 4 now in the ballgame for Mandan. 77-45. All-time career total broken last night by Minot High's Derek Doucette for the boys. Took down a record of Matt Whitworth's that was in place since 2003. And tonight, Maggie Fricky's 35 points in this contest will be the all-time in a single game for Minot High School. Elderop's up with 9 now as she puts it in. 77-47. Leads at 30 with 3 minutes to play here in regulation tonight for Magic City Campus's gymnasium. Tori Height off to Eve Knudsen. Knudsen, the freshman. Perez-Coleman, now Tori Height. Crossover move, goes back now. Up top and around the perimeter they go. This is Will, the freshman, off the window, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Braves, and Elderop runs the floor with it. Left-handed layup, no good. Rebound pulled down by Height, and now Knudsen brings it back up the floor. Minot's going to be good for some years to come. Mandan's a young team as well. They're going to be good also. Timeout coming here for Minot High, and we're going to get a wholesale change coming now for the Majettes, I do believe. 2:25 left here in the ballgame. Minot leads by 30 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard.
Many of our clients come to us already accomplished in their lives and on the right track. However, whether it's in response to a life-changing event or you are nearing retirement, you can sleep well knowing that together we have planned for both life's opportunities and challenges. And no matter what happens, we are here to help guide you.
(77-47), Minot High leads tonight on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Stick around for the Shots Crossroads Planning Team Financial Advisors postgame show here tonight. Shots Crossroads, home of the famous number 99. My personal favorite, the banana cream pie on Shots Crossroads. Foul inside on Mandan. It's going to be on number 10, Helderop, and Helderop's got her second. 10 team fouls on Mandan here in our second half. Off the front of the rib. There for Minot High's Laney Will, the freshman. First trip to the Serve Pro free throw line tonight here for Laney. Second one just misses. Shot won't count. Foul will be charged on Minot High's Eve Knutson, another freshman. You look at Minot High's lineup. Fricky's a freshman. Knutson a freshman. An 8th grader in March. Will's a freshman. Perez Coleman's a senior. Aberley's a sophomore. That shot missed there for Helderop. Aberley's a sophomore. Aguilar a senior. Up off the window and in for the freshman Laney Will. DeShaw, 7th grader. Alexander, a junior. Presley Bennett, a junior. Lundy's a junior. Torrey Heights, a senior. Lamore's a sophomore. Bell's a freshman, and Hansen's a junior. Future's definitely bright here for Minot High with 94 seconds remaining here in the ball game tonight in this West Region showdown. Minot High will improve tonight to 9-3 overall. Mandan's going to drop to 6-6 on the year. They have Minot High back to their winning ways here after the loss to Century earlier on here this week. Pass underneath for Johnson. High up off the window, and Johnson's got 6. Didn't play in the first half tonight. Gets in the second. Glad to see her on the floor tonight for Mandan. She's got 6 points. Back behind the back here for DeShaw. Dropped out of the corner. Comes now. The jump shot there from Perez Coleman. She missed. Stingy defense there from Laney Will, but Laney reaches in and she'll be charged with foul. .50 seconds remains here in the ball game tonight. You can tweet at us at Network PSP on who you think tonight's MVP of this ball game is. MVP of the game brought to you by Sport Clips here tonight. Happens at the Shots Crossroads Planning Team Financial Advisors postgame show. Going to be tough to argue tonight with the school record for the most points in a game coming from Maggie Fricky, the freshman. State tournament MVP a year ago, all WDA, all state selection. Number 9 in the West Region in points per game. Number 3 in assists. Number 4 in free throw percentage. She was perfect in the second half from the Serve Pro line. It's not like she went 2 for 2, folks. She went 9 for 9 from the Serve Pro line. Nice play inside, up off the window. Harper Harris. First points of the ball game for her. Eve Knutson's got it here. We're down to 25 seconds to play in regulation tonight. Start the bus chant is on now from the Minot High student section. Livia Hansen dished off. Shaw's got it here. Goes up to Knutson. All right, kids, caught him down. 7 seconds. Knutson up off the window, no good. Mandan's going to bring it across. One final opportunity, and that's how tonight's ball game will end. Minot High is going to get the victory on their home floor here tonight as the Majettes take down the Mandan Braves here tonight. Final 79-51. Let's go to our Shots Crossroads Planning Team Financial Advisors postgame show.
Looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession? Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
think I'm good. You got my good side, right? Not too many lights. I don't want to get fried before my time. Oh, it's egg-tastic. You never know what dish you're going to end up in. My dream dish is a 99. It's so popular. Me and a fellow egg tag teaming with some crispy golden hash browns. Have you seen those hash browns? Those guys are shredded. Throw in some diced ham, onions, and melted cheese. Oh, it's a party for your taste buds. Oh, here comes Chevy. Hold on, Chevy. Did you guys get everything that you needed? 99. Here I come. Shots Crossroads. It's an excellent place to eat.
It's time for the Shots Crossroads and Planning Team Financial Advisors postgame show. Now for a look at game stats and analysis. Let's go to the postgame show.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Legacy Financial Partners, the Bone and Joint Center, Ask Fitness, Thompson Larson Funeral Home, First Choice Physical Therapy, The Hoopster, KX News, Century Eyewear, 701 Realty, North Country Sportswear, Morelli's Distributing, Qdoba, Jersey Mike's Subs, Nathan Stremick Signal Realty, Eyes on Burdick, Chuppy Health, Subway, The Beaupre Law Firm, Minot's Finest Collision Center, State Farm Paul Siebert, Minot Hockey Boosters, Prestwich Orthodontics, Hub International, The UPS Store, Planet Pizza, Northern Plains Heating and Air, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, Ackerman S. Fold, Premier Chiropractic, Vibeto Orthodontics, Dakota Community Bank and Trust, Jerome's Collision Center, Tires Plus, First Western Bank and Trust, Jobbers Moving and Storage, Sport Clips, Shots Crossroads, Planning Team Financial Advisors, ServPro, PNC National Bank, Shields. Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
79-51, Minot High leaves their home floor with a victory tonight over the visiting Mandan Braves. Minot improves to a record of 9-3 overall on the season. They improved to 9-2 inside of conference play. Mandan falls to 5-5 in the West and 6-6 overall on the year. Welcome into our Shots Crossroads Planning Team Financial Advisors postgame show here tonight. Planning Team Financial Advisors, whether you're looking for full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online, planningteam.com. Shots Crossroads, home of the famous number 99, where team buses are always welcome. Stop into Shots Crossroads today and try that delicious menu. You can order online and have it delivered at Shots and have it delivered out. You can pick it up there. No delivery, I apologize. At Shots Crossroads. I start thinking about those ham and cheese balls and that banana cream pie, and I get a little tongue-tied sometimes thinking about Shots Crossroads. Game totals of this one here tonight. Minot High, Downs Mandan, 79-51 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Let's start with Mandan. Leading the scorers tonight for Mandan, 9 for Sarah Hilderam, 8 for Maya Sheldon, 6 for Jaden Wiest, 7 for Markle, 4 for Lyles, 4 for McAllister, 2 for Harris, 6 for McKenna Johnson, 3 for Hale, and 2 for Maddie Schwinn. They scored 26 at the half. They ended up with 51 total tonight. They had 10 players into the book here tonight. They went 7 for 11 from the free throw line here tonight to this ball game. Minot High went 20 for 29 from the free throw line here tonight. Big reason why, Maggie Fricke. Went 9 for 9 tonight from the free throw line in the second half alone. She was also 3 for 5 in the first half. Scored 35 points tonight, and she is the new record holder for the most points in a matchup ever for Minot High School. Single game total. Congratulations, Maggie Fricky. 35 is quite a few, and there's been some studs to play high school hoops for girls high school basketball here in the Magic City. Look at those two young ladies right there. Over celebrating with Aaron Bliven here tonight after Maggie nets 35 here tonight. Congratulations to her. We'll have a conversation coming with her in just a few moments. Lainey Will had 2 tonight off the bench in the second half. Sydney Aberley had 2 tonight. 13 for Maya Aguilar. 5 for Presley Bennett. 2 for Avery Lundy. 3 for Tori Height. 5 for Carew Lamore. And 11 for Lee Bell here tonight. Minot High shot 20 for 29 from the free throw line. 47 at the half. 79 all together here tonight. 9 players in the scorebook. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk to Maggie Fricky, our MVP of the matchup here on the PSP Network.
Oh, easy. I think I'm good. You got my good side, right? Not too many lights. I don't want to get fried before my time. Oh, it's egg-tastic. You never know what dish you're going to end up in. My dream dish is a 99. It's so popular. Me and a fellow egg tag teaming with some crispy golden hash browns. Have you seen those hash browns? Those guys are shredded. Throw in some diced ham, onions, and melted cheese. Oh, it's a party for your taste buds. Oh, here comes Chevy. Hold on, Chevy. Did you guys get everything that you needed? 99. Here I come. Shots Crossroads. It's an excellent place to eat.
Welcome back to our Shots Crossroads Planning Team Financial Advisors post-game show here tonight. Shots Crossroads, order online and pick it up at Shots Crossroads. Team buses are always welcome at Shots as well. Try the banana cream pie, I'm telling you. And Planning Team Financial Advisors bring you the post-game show tonight. Planning Team, whether you're looking for full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, it's Planning Team Financial Advisors. We're now joined by our player of the game here tonight, Maggie Fricky, here from Minot High. First things first tonight, Maggie, congratulations on a big win and a big-time win after losing earlier this week to Century. How big was it to rebound here tonight and come out with a victory the way you did tonight?
I think we knew that we needed to work on our game more and fix everything we have at practice, our defense, our rebounding, our offense, and moving the ball more, getting each other open, and that just really helped and showed. I mean, we still got a lot more things to work on, but I think we're trying to be more efficient with our shots and just score the ball more.
47 points at the half, and you're on pace again tonight. The Majettes are to get to that 100 that you've done 5 times on the season. Slow to start the second half. What was the message at the timeout from Jason Shores trying to get your team going here when the train wasn't quite on the tracks the way it was midway through that second half?
I think just working the ball around, like moving around with each other, trusting each other, locking more up defense, boxing out and getting rebounds. And once we execute that, it all falls well for us.
You are all about winning basketball games, but you're also a player that was a state tournament MVP last year, all-state, all-region. What does it mean to be the Minot High all-time game high score now? 35 points for you. That's a new record. Congratulations, first of all. That's got to feel pretty special, doesn't it?
Thank you. It does, but I couldn't have done this without any of my teammates and all the fans cheering for us, my coaches, literally everyone that's helped me succeeded. And my teammates got my shots open, and they have great other games too, and I get them. So it's a team basketball game.
Do you set a goal each night for you? I mean, obviously, there's so many girls in this team that can score points for you, but, you come in averaging 15 to get 35 on a night. Do you have a benchmark that you look to get, or is it more about finding open people and making sure that the ball goes in the hoop for everybody?
I'm trying to be a more efficient scorer with less shots, getting my teammates the ball, just trying to win, doing everything we can. If shots don't fall for me or my teammates, we just go get the rebound, keep taking them, and just never back down.
Hey, great answer. Great job tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's Maggie Fricky, our player of the game, brought to you by Sport Clips here tonight. Nice job, Maggie. Fantastic stuff. Gotta love those answers from her, don't you? Maggie Fricke, our MVP of the matchup tonight. The freshman had 35 tonight. That's a new Minot High single game record. 35 is quite a few. She does it here tonight, the 79-51 victory over Mandan. A couple more orders of business on our planning team financial advisors post-game show tonight. Let's start with our MVP of the contest. No surprise here. We just heard from the young lady. Maggie Fricke with 35 tonight is our MVP of the game. Maggie Fricke's 35 tonight, new school record for Minot High in a single matchup. She's our MVP of the matchup. Stop in to Sport Clips, where you can sign in online with a hairstylist today. They'll make you look your best and treat you like an MVP. At Sport Clips of Minot and Bismarck, they bring you tonight's MVP of the matchup. Move of the game tonight brought to you by our friends at Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers Moving and Storage. Whether you're moving across town or across the country, Jobbers can help you with your moving and storage needs. Jobbers Moving and Storage. Locations in Minot, Bismarck, Fargo, and Aberdeen. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage bringing you the move of the game here tonight. How do you choose one? 9 girls on the score sheet tonight for Minot, 10 for Mandan. There were some big plays in this ball game here tonight. Minot High, in that first half of basketball, they were motoring. Second half took them a little while to get going, but Maggie Fricke going 9 for 9 from the free throw line here tonight. You want to talk about the importance of those free throws? Well, I think that would certainly tell that tale here tonight, as 9 for 9 from the free throw line tonight helps Maggie Fricke get to 35 and a school record here tonight for the Magi. That will be my move of the game here tonight, being flawless in the second half from the Serve Pro free throw line here tonight to the second half. 9 for 9. 12 for 15 total tonight for Maggie Fricke. Your Jobbers Moving and Storage move of the game tonight. Free throw shooting from Minot High's freshman stud, Maggie Fricke. Keep in mind we're in action tomorrow. Mandan and Minot again. This time the boys. It's number 2 against number 3 in the state of North Dakota. I'll have the pregame show for you tomorrow night. Coming your way at around 7 o'clock, depending on how late that JV game goes tomorrow night. We'll have it for you right here on the PSP Network. Hope you join us for that one. I'll be on the call tomorrow night. Carson Jablonski, the Mandan Braves, take on Derek Doucette, Minot High. So many other cast of characters and so many other players that can be mentioned in that conversation when talking about those two teams. But 2 of the marquee guys go toe-to-toe in the West Region tomorrow night on the PSP Network. We'll have it for you. Big thanks again tonight to my daughter, Nora Hulberg, for joining me on the call here tonight. A lot of fun having you in attendance here tonight. Did you have fun at the ball game? That's the main question. Got to meet Maggie Fricke. That's always exciting, too. Thanks for being here. Big thanks tonight to Sean Henderson joining me before the ball game tonight. Jason Schwartz for his time as well. Thanks to you, the fans, for joining us as well. Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms to stay up to date with everything West Region athletics and high school sports in North Dakota. Final for the final time on a Friday night tonight, 79-51. Minot High gets the victory over the Mandan Braves. Join us tomorrow for Minot High and Mandan and the boys. 7 o'clock for the Shields pregame. Until then, please be safe. Have a great night. Enjoy your Friday evening. Good night, and God bless.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Our stylists are trained to understand the nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Poise. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Are you moving your business or your home across the town or across the country? We know it can be stressful. To ensure your possessions arrive on time, intact, and on budget, make your move with Jobbers Moving and Storage. Jobbers can help you with every aspect of your move. With our efficient step-by-step approach to move management, we can tailor a plan to suit your needs and schedule. With locations in Bismarck, Fargo, Minot, and Aberdeen, Jobbers Moving and Storage is your choice. Visit jobberswarehouse.com. It's Jobbers Moving and Storage.
Oh, easy, easy. I think I'm good. You got my good side, right? Not too many lights. I don't want to get fried before my time. Oh, it's egg-tastic. You never know what dish you're going to end up in. My dream dish is a 99. It's so popular. Me and a fellow egg tag teaming with some crispy golden hash browns. Have you seen those hash browns? Those guys are shredded. Throw in some diced ham, onions, and melted cheese. Oh, it's a party for your taste buds. Oh, here comes Chevy. Hold on, Chevy. Did you guys get everything that you needed? 99. Here I come. Shots Crossroads. It's an excellent place to eat.